President of the United States is without a doubt one of the most influential people on this planet. With this position comes a great deal of power, and with that power comes the responsibility to use it properly. Not all presidents have that capability, but Woodrow Wilson did. He has consistently been ranked as one of the top 10 best presidents in U.S. history. He was an ambitious man, an exceptional president, and arguably achieved more than any other candidate up for induction into the Hall of Fame. Because of his unmatched efforts towards world peace, his implementation of women's suffrage, and his enactment of the New Freedom Plan, all of which have had long-lasting effects on America, Woodrow Wilson deserves to become the next member of Progressive University's Hall of Fame. It's safe to say that one thing nearly everyone can agree on is the desire to reach world peace. Wilson shared this opinion. Unlike most people, however, he acted upon his visions. Wilson came up with his famed 14 points, and he played a key role in the formation of the League of Nations and the negotiation of the Treaty of Versailles, all of which were near superhuman efforts to realize world peace. The goal of the League of Nations, the 14th of Wilson's 14 points, was to provide a forum to resolve international disputes. Its creation earned Wilson a Nobel Peace Prize, as it should have. The UN, which was born out of the League, has taken part in resolving 63 different issues since 1948. By extension, Wilson has posthumously helped resolve 63 different issues, a feat most would say is impossible. The rest of Wilson's 14 points overall called for democracy and capitalism, which is Wilsonianism. Recent presidents such as Clinton, George W. Bush, and even Obama have been cited as continuing Wilsonianism, and the 14 points were even supposed to be the basis for the Treaty of Versailles. However, European powers called for a more punitive treaty, and despite Wilson's strong opposition to this, the Europeans got what they wanted. Even so, Wilson's ideas have kept the world out of many other conflicts, as have female voters. This, too, is because of Wilson. Wilson was one of the main reasons why the 19th Amendment, granting women the right to vote, was passed. Without him, the efforts of the National Women's Party would have been entirely in vain. Even though he couldn't originally support the nationwide amendment because his party was divided, Wilson supported suffrage at a state level. After women on a hunger strike were force-fed, Wilson took the opportunity to publicly back the women's suffrage movement and appealed to the House on their behalf. He took it upon himself to personally communicate with the members of the legislative branch to convince them to pass the amendment. Wilson is on the list of top 10 presidents not only for the steps he took towards world peace and equality, but also because of his ideas on business reform and stabilization. The Federal Reserve, a central banking system, was established during his presidency. It required all nationally chartered banks to become members of the Federal Reserve System and had far-reaching implications, including the internationalization of the U.S. dollar as global currency. The Clayton Antitrust Act was passed as well, and it made certain business agreements, retailers handling other companies' products, for example, illegal. This act was more powerful than previous antitrust laws because it clarified guidelines and forced individual corporate officers to be held accountable. Wilson established the Federal Trade Commission as well, which was a 5-member board that regulated questionable business practices. The FTC is the core of antitrust laws and is highly relevant today. It was instrumental in making sure that there are strong incentives for businesses to operate efficiently and maintain low prices for high-quality goods. So there you have it, a man who sent the world hurtling towards international peace while simultaneously securing women's voting rights and solidifying the reliability of American businesses. And on top of that, he made Mother's Day a national holiday. No one deserves to be in the Progressive University's Hall of Fame more than Woodrow Wilson.